So today I wanted to talk about one of my favourite PC games that I had when I was growing up. And I don't even know where I got this game from. I think I just came with my PC back in the day. I'm pretty sure I had this and Command & Conquer 1 and Age of Empires that just came discs with the PC, like Windows 98. But if you can't tell from the trailer footage, I am talking about Commandos Behind Enemy Lines, one of my favourite real-time strategy games of all time. But just before I get further into the video, if you just like the video, subscribe to the channel because there are plenty more retro gaming content coming out daily. But let's actually talk about the game this video is about, and that is Commandos. I'm just going to call it Commandos for now. There is a lot more games in the series, but we're focusing mainly on the first one today. So this game was released in 1998 for basically PC. That was all it came out on back in the day. And the Commandos games are these sort of like top-down, real-time strategy kind of stealth games that you just have to go through, like World War II. You play as these like 6 commandos that have specific jobs. They can all do different abilities, different things. You have to get through levels, complete tasks, things like that. Very fun, very simple. It says very simple. This is one of the hardest games I've ever played in my life. I have no idea what type of brainchild I was to be able to complete this game when I was a kid, because I struggled with the first 2 levels. So a lot of this capture footage is just from the first 2 levels of the game. So the game was developed by Pyro Studios, and then it was published by Eidos Interactive, which is, now that I think about, probably where I got the game from, because I had Tomb Raider 2, which is also published by Eidos on the PC. So that's probably where the connection is. I guess we got some sort of PC with Eidos package or something like that. But anyway, back to the game. So the game is like it has sort of quite a few varied missions in it. The objectives are pretty straightforward. They go from sabotaging radio towers like this one here, to like destroying oil depots, to assassinations of like high-ranking like German officers. But I'll try and avoid certain words in case the algorithm cancels me out. It's quite a short video today, so I imagine there's a few words that they won't allow me to say if I don't want to get the video demonetized, which is stupid because it is a World War II game. And that's the other thing I probably should say, it is a World War II game. So Pyro Studios as well was a Spanish developer, and I've just read here that the game was such a commercial success at the time, it sold over 1 million units, that GameSpot Spain declared it Spain's biggest game hit of all time by 2001. That's pretty funny, to be fair. Now, the first one did come out with a expansion pack in sort of like, again, in 1999, which was called Commandos Call of Duty, I can't remember what it was called, and then had 3 other sequels, being Commandos 2 Men of Courage, which I probably played the most because it came out on the PS2 as well, Commandos 3 Destination Berlin, which was, yeah, it was decent, and Commandos Strike Force. And very recently they've just announced that the most recent like Gamescom, Commandos Origin, I think it's called, like the brand new sort of like soft reboot of the series, and I'm actually really excited for it. It kind of was the inspiration to make this video because I just wanted to talk about the very first one. But yeah, this game, I absolutely love this game. It is so hard going back to it. Like I really cannot stress how fucking hard this game is. Like I don't know what, like games have just changed. I remember it being pretty straightforward when I was young, and going back to it now, it is insanely hard. Like there is no mercy on this game whatsoever. You want to know how hard this game is I decided that I was gonna look up some cheat codes for the game, because just because I was struggling and I wanted to get some more capture footage. And the way that you activate the cheat code, like you have to do like a certain button prompt to open up like a little text box that you then type in the cheat codes in. Just getting that text box was too hard for me, because you have to do it in a certain timing to open up the text box, and that was too hard for me. So the game's too hard for me to even try and cheat on it. Like, I don't know what it says. They just don't make games as hard as they used to, which is ridiculous to say. And it does show, like, I do think that is a sign of the times, that like games just used to be harder. Like, despite what anyone thinks, games used to be hard. Like, this game has a tutorial, but it's a tutorial of what each of the characters do. It doesn't tell you about like the shortcuts in the game for your keyboards to switch between characters quickly, how to put on auto fire, things like that. It just goes through a tutorial of what each of the characters can do in the game, and then it kind of just lets you figure it out yourself. Like, at no point in any of the tutorial does it tell you that the number buttons on your keyboard will just select your different person, but you have to know what order they are, because you don't get 6 commandos in every episode, so you just have to kind of know which characters are which and what number they're assigned to. Which sounds wild, but that's basically how you do it. Anyway, enough of me ranting about this game now. I just wanted to talk about this game because it's one of them games that I absolutely loved as a kid, and I just want to know if anyone else had ever played this game or anyone else played this series. Like, genuinely, I love this game, so let me know below. Yeah, in fact, comment below if you ever played this game or if you're excited for the new one. Let me know in the comments. I really want to get a discussion about this game because it is such a good game and a hard game as well. But I've been the Retro Gaming Goose. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you have enjoyed this video, please remember to subscribe to the channel, like the video, because I post retro gaming content pretty much every single weekday, I guess you'd say. I do live streams when I can, when I've got the time to do it, every Saturday. At the time this video comes out, we should just be starting the last of the Metal Gear Solid games, trying to get through all of that, and then we have some very fun games coming out. Obviously December will be my Star Wars month, as it is every year with my channel, so there'll be plenty of retro Star Wars games coming out as well, so stay tuned for that. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll hopefully see you in the next video.